Hello everyone, today we continue talking about the game making concepts for Scratch, and today we're going to learn how to make sprites change. So we're going to talk about show hide, which is the most basic thing. If you click show, you can see the sprite. If you click hide, the sprite is technically going to be there. So as you see it highlights it, but you cannot see it. If you click show, you can see it again. That's the most basic thing. The next ones are switch costume and next costume. So that's basically one block, but next costume just switches costume to the next one, so it scrolls them around. And we are also going to talk about graphic effects. It's color, fisheye, whirl, pixelate, mosaic, brightness, and ghost. And also changing size and setting size. So we already seen what show hide blocks do. They're really useful in games again. So what does switch costumes mean? Every sprite in Scratch has several costumes. Some have one, some have two, some have more. So for the Scratch cat, it's a walking cat and a running cat. We can add a new costume, we can paint it, or we can just choose it from the library. Let's wait till it loads, and yeah, a lot of different stuff. Like, we can use this, for example. So it's technically the same sprite, but it has several different appearances, which is pretty interesting to play around with. Sorry, I had my computer going a little bit slow. So that's basically what costumes are, and if you click next costumes, it's going to switch them around. If you just click switch costume to a random one, for example, I didn't see, you click it and it changes to the costume you wanted to change to. That's it for the costumes. Let's switch it to a normal cat now. So now we go with size. I want to leave the graphic effects to the end because there's a lot of so it's basically change size by a positive value. You can type -10 and change it to a negative value. You can set size to 100%. You can immediately increase the size by 2 times if you wanted to. So yeah, it depends on what kind of thing you want to get. Now, graphic effects, that's like the most interesting thing you can get for changing how the sprites look. So by changing color, so changing, setting, and clear graphic effects. Clear graphic effect is pretty basic, so if you changed color by 25, my cat turns different colors, you can clear graphic effects and it's gonna just go to its normal costume view. So that's done, and you can change color around. There are special formulas for it, but I don't know them, so I don't use colors a lot. So you can set it to a certain value. The next one is fisheye. So changing color is a easy way to change the color of the sprite without making a new costume for it, which can be pretty useful. Fisheye is like the middle of the sprite is becoming large and the outer part of it is becoming small, so you can make a sprite real ugly by doing that. Next one is whirl. So it's basically the sprite is going to go to roll around like this. If you want him to roll around the other way, just type -25 and it goes the other way. Yeah. The next one is pixelate. It just makes it really pixelish. Yeah. If you make it minus something, look what it's gonna do. It's gonna pixelate the other way around, so there's no difference, basically. Clear. Mosaic. Yeah, that's my favorite one. It makes a lot of small sprites. So yeah, you can make pretty interesting images like this. By the way, if you try -25, look what's gonna happen. The same thing. Okay, clear graphic effects. And the next two are pretty normal. Brightness is, it makes it brighter, 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 till it makes it completely bright. So now our cat is like glowing with the light. And the last one is ghost, one of the most boring ones. You just click it and it dissolves slowly. Pretty useful, but personally I never used it. So yeah, those ones are the main blocks from the looks. So basically the looks tab at all of those blocks are used for changing the look of the sprite. And our next lesson, on our next time together, we're going to talk about probably sounds. So thank you and goodbye.